doing all of the heavy lifting. But yeah, alright, we get an Omni-Knight. This hero has been costing quite a bit of mana to do so, and Alison's still just going to be able to salve right back up, so he's going to be okay. Jab's getting jumped forward on here, but does manage to sidestep the arrow, so he's going to be just fine. Ice is still pretty healthy. They've managed to drag the creep wave back into a really nice position. So lots of room to chase now, which is going to be pretty troublesome for the Elder Titan, especially once we start getting some points up in the degen aura here. Over at mid lane though, Alison's doing pretty well. Looks like he should actually be able to get a couple of these denies under the tower. At the very least preventing that last hit for Abed. He's laning really nicely actually. So far so good on this matchup. Jabs a little bit of battle over here. Does have the nerfed brain sap. Elder Titan does have a fairy fire. They're going to go for the sleep into the sunstrike. That little bit of extra damage. He's got the stick charges, but he doesn't even pop them. Jabs finds the first blood. Ice is coming over. He does have the purification, but Jabs is just working towards his soul ring. A little bit more damage being traded. Jabs does need to be careful of the arrow, but they always need to be aware of the fact that that sunstrike could be coming in from mid lane. I would imagine Abed maybe getting one more point in the exort in just a second. Down bottom, action coming in. They are going to get the turnaround on the Jabs though and manage to bring him down. Ice still chasing, but Mirana's going to be just fine. He's got leap charges and actually just turns it around now. He'll be alright. I don't know if they were just trying to force a TP or what the situation was, but Abed was just fine. Still a little bit behind the Morphling in terms of CS. And Sunstrike down bottom, some damage onto the Mirana. It's not going to be a kill. He's still got another leap. They're going to continue pursuit though, and Ice chasing him down. He leaps. It's over into the trees, goes for the immediate TP out, and will be able to escape. No more damage left. Over at mid lane, they actually do this time around bring down Abed. The Elder Titan may actually turn out to be a really big factor if this game goes late, just in terms of making the gyrocopter feel killable. Abed wanted to try and get the cool step out. They are actually going to be able to get the morph into the invoker. They sunstrike him, but Jabs is here for the turnaround. Alison's still pretty healthy. He can morph back and forth. Does still want to commit for this kill. Can't find the last auto attack though, and Jabs will brain sap him out. What's the duration on 20 seconds? Abed getting caught by the stomp. Just gonna get punched down. Boombacks puts an end in. Having a very fun time down bottom. This Bane Illusion scouting for him, but it is just about the timeout. Jabs looking for him now. Can he get the brain step off? Yes, he can. Jabs is everywhere this game. He will be brought down. And now he's just gonna keep on chasing. He's actually got another nightmare soon. 4-point Sunstrike. This is actually gonna do a lot. Jabs, can he finish the kill? One more auto attack does it. I don't know if you saw just kind of following Jabs around, but it does seem like Jabs kind of getting the better of him a little bit. 10-minute runes coming up. Ice with the repel. Not going to get caught by the arrow. Bane does get slept. Jabs standing his ground. There's the nightmare into the sunstrike. Not going to connect. Talib does actually manage to sidestep that one, and now it's Ice in trouble. Can't really go for the TP out. There are interrupts available, so he just has to run this one off. Legion Aura helping out slightly. Arrow dodge. Stomp also dodge. Stick charges will give him another repel. And Ice with the fancy footwork. God, the bottling is really confusing. Bouncer rune, bouncer rune, bouncer rune, bouncer. Okay, yeah, so 3 bouncer runes for Fnatic. Sunstrike purification, no opportunity to get the leap off. Trying to emulate gyrocopter here. But Ocarino. What can they do? They get the stomp onto DJ. This is going to be a completely free kill. Avatar's combination. He does get the tether off, but still gets punched down. Lich finishing that kill. Morphling. 12-minute rune, but he's going to just get straight up Fiend's Grip. He sees the arcane, but he even had 3 bottle sips. Does he already have the vessel recipe? He does. Okay, so as soon as he farms up this last 400 gold or so, he will have that completed. MP is going for a drum on his gyrocopter here. He's going to get avalanched up. They're going to lob the chain frost at him. They don't even need it to bounce. They're looking for a nightmare down bottom. He's almost got another Fiend's Grip, but Tiny coming in. Your Titan ready with the stomp to try and cut him off. Jabs, can he nightmare dodge it again? Yes, he can. Oh, so nicely played. They still catch him with the avalanche. Ice is just going to go for the TP out. Jabs looking like he has to accept his fate. But did make them work for that one. He's still not that farmed, but I'm not really too worried about him this game. They don't have any stacks or anything just yet, but You know, so long as DJ is getting experience, so long as MP is getting experience, eventually they'll get to the experience talent, get to the tether talent, and MP going to be farming up just fine. Relocate over towards mid lane, looking to protect Abed. Boomback's diving in pretty deep here. They've got the homing missile onto him, but they actually want the kill onto the Morphling. He's Fiend Script, but he is morphing strength. That's not going to be enough. Dive from Admiral at mid lane gets turned around on. I don't know if they just weren't thinking about the potential of the... Oh, they're waiting for they're camping them out with the Chain Frost. Too important. Just gonna be big if they can burst down the Tiny before he bursts somebody. Bacarino's in deep. He's pretty committed. They are gonna jump in. They're going for the stomp. They're trying to go for DJ. Can they burst him down? Looks like they might not be able to. He gets into the trees. He's gonna be just fine. Ice TPing in. They also lose the Elder Titan quickly. 2 leap charges and some stick on the Mirana, but still gonna get nightmared up over in the trees. Tries for the TP out. Thinks about it, but realizes he's surrounded by 5 heroes. Abed was sitting on the turn a significant chunk of this game. Fnatic still doing much better in terms of the tower pressure. Nice jump in from Bacarino, gets the deny. Oh, jabs with the Fiend Script from the high ground. They've got the Sunstrike also coming in. Allison saving a little bit of extra HP here, but looks like he might be brought down. The Spirit Vessel means that he's not actually morphing up that much. Jab's going to keep on chasing him. The Brain Sap is just enough. I don't know how he got the range on that Brain Sap. Does this time around finally get caught by the Nightmare. Ice coming in to try and save him. They're also relocating in with MP. Fnatic baiting them in here a little bit. Jabs making the plays. Boomy also in big trouble. They're going to try and finish him off with the called into the Hazard Detection. Of course they do. They got one. Do you want to think about it for Admiral? Abed. Alright, Jab's going to get combo down up on the high ground here. Let's just secure position from Ice. It's going to scare them off. Abed's already up here with the Ghost Walk. They're going to get the catch onto the Lich. Boomy going to try and make some space, but Abed now coming over. He's got the Tornado. Actually going to go for the Cold Snap instead. Whoop. Chain Frost bouncing. They split up nicely. And then Abed secure. What doesn't secure with the Tornado? The wand charges come out. He survived anyway. Okay, well, there's a Shrine there waiting for him. Abed getting caught, but once again, just Ghost Walking, and he's going to be fine. Whoop. Nice arrow. Talib waiting for jabs. Does finish him off. I think potential of the Elder Titan pretty good here. Gonna help keep those tiny nukes relevant for that little bit longer. Bacarino is gonna get revealed. Jabs wanted to get some more sneaky wards down, but Bacarino almost catches him. Admiral very much want this tower. Bacarino, I'm just gonna get chased down by Ice a little bit. The Shrine is not active. Relocate also coming in. Bacarino just looking like this might be a free kill. They're gonna feed it over to MP just to keep on accelerating his farm. He does have the BKB up now. So even though he's got the Omni Knight on his team, does just go for the BKB. Jabs, channeling up the Fiend Script and morphing in the wrong direction. He was morphing Agi instead of Strength. Just made that kill even easier to find. They've lost 2 cores so far. Talib also being controlled. He leaps a little bit further away, but he's still being cold snapped with the Vessel. Jabs finishes the kill. That's a double. He's also found the Nightmare onto the Lich, who's just going to stand here, accepts his fate. Who will find this kill? It will be MP. And then there's I guess Jabs is just feeling himself. Oh, I said I would check on his cosmetics. He does have some cosmetics for Bane.
Radiant's bottom.
All right. Kill him, Bacarino. Give him the tip. But Fnatic don't really mind. They've already headed into the Roshan. Well, I mean, Ice still #1 on net worth, though. Going to be going for an Aeon Disc. Abed, can you find this solo kill? Looking like he might be able to. Nice Deafening Blast. Just the Spirit Vessel to make sure. Played. It just did not look good at all. But yeah, I guess I can see it here. Nice size gets the repel off. He's going to be okay. Allison Fiend Script, but now they've actually got the repel from morphing into the Omni Knight. Allison's still taking a lot of damage. Is he gonna get? He gets tossed back. Avalanche coming through, controlling DJ a little bit. Ice still charging forward. Nobody on Fnatic is taking any damage. They get the snap and the Vessel onto the Morphling. Arrow onto Bane, but Fnatic still able to keep on protecting their captain. Abed running in pretty aggressively. Does need to be a bit careful. Alright, he's spitting up a bit more than he can chew. MP right-clicking onto Talib, who does pop the BKB. Looks like he's gonna be okay. The Wisp was forced to relocate back, so MP having to be just a little bit more careful, though he does still have the Aegis. Bacarino is going to be looking for more Avatos combination. MP still surviving. The repel comes through. Ice getting caught out by the arrow, but he's still a little bit too tanky. Bacarino does finish off the Aegis. Jabs as a dust. The Shadowblade's still on cooldown for a little bit. One more touch would finish Jabs, but he gets saved. DJ finally able to... Guys, they really want a core pick off if they can get it. Coming in. Have a tough combination. Jabs is going to tank the gank. They are going to come in here with the relocate. Jabs flying back. They're caught up on the high ground. The flat cannon starts going to work. The two supports immediately dead. Allison pops the BKB and tries to run, but he's already forced to morph into strength. Tiny does get lifted up. Allison just waiting around here. Gets the stun out, trying to save Bacarino. Looks like he might be able to get the blink away. Just waiting for it. The homing missile is still chasing him, though. Jab's gonna turn around, drops the Fiend's Grip onto the Morphling. Nice avalanche from Tiny just to try and keep him alive, but they've still got the Nightmare. Allison jumping back into Morphling form, but Cold Snap Spirit Vessel staying on top of him, and Fnatic's Morphling without too many troubles, but this Gyrocopter is going to be pushing pretty quickly. Especially with the Alacrity. Even with this strategy, I'm going to be going for the Cataclysm. This talent is so dumb. Alright, Chain Frost deployed. Who's it going for? DJ trying to figure out how to split this. It's going back to DJ. They Nightmare and they're trying to save him. Okay, he's alright. They've got the heals. MP wondering where his help is in all of this. He's actually taking quite a bit of damage. Bacarino wants to go in with the blink. He dodges the tornado. He's looking for his opportunity, but DJ's already tethered up to MP. So it looks like they're going to be okay. They're going on to Jabs, but he gets repelled. Bacarino is stuck outside of the base. He's begging for a fourth step, but they don't have one. So he's just going to get right-click down to stomp onto 5. Where's the Earth Splitter? It's on cooldown for just a little bit too long. They will manage to burst down DJ. MP might be up next. Double kill for the Mirana. This is the combination that they were looking for. Mirana now looking for more. Finds a triple. He gets the Ultra. Can they get the Rampage? Cataclysm coming in. Abed gonna get bursted down by Allison instead. Pretty standard. His inventory is just looking really full right now. And his next item, he's gonna have to sell something. Oh, Jab's running straight forward into the Moonlight Shadow. He'll be brought down. Fnatic kind of waiting for it. That's actually on cooldown already. Oh, Ghost Walk to try and catch up to him. Can they get the snap off? No, he gets into the Shadow Blade. He's still being chased, though. They've got this Gem Vision. They get the Yules up onto him. Still chasing. He's now completely out of mana as MP and DJ arrive. They need to split up this Chain Frost. Can they drag it away? It's still bouncing, but they're still pretty tanky. The Creep Wave arrive. The help kill. He does have a buyback available. Boomback's on the front lines. They might just commit for the tier 3 tower here. MP gonna go up with the repel. They need to be a little bit careful. Buyback from the Tiny. They do get the Nightmare onto the Bane, but he's brought down Allison. Looking to catch even more. Morphing into the Bane. Gonna get the lockdown under the Gyrocopter. Where is the Wisp? They need him over here, but DJ's nowhere nearby. MP taking damage. Hasn't popped the BKB just yet. Flat Cannon's already being used. Ice gonna help keep him up. Abed looking for his opportunity with the Cataclysm, but he is getting chased down. Does manage to BKB the arrow. Nicely done, but Talib is still up in his face. Right-clicking him. They are going to lose the Tiny for the second time. Boomy going down. MP just charging forward in this fight. DJ's finally here, so they've got that Aghanim Scepter buff. Get the Tornado up with the Cataclysm down. Talib will be finished. That's going to be an ultra kill for MP. Fnatic, good job kiting backwards. Good job getting the Wisp back to this fight. And just some really nice little individual plays there. Like if Abed had been arrowed in the trees, he would have died to the Mirana for sure. Doing a good job of kiting backwards. Gyrocopter hanging on to the BKB until it was necessary to use it. Morphling is jumping in, looking for this kill, but E-Blade's not going to be doing enough. With that, Fnatic will claim this first lane of Rack. Still 2 heroes dead. Morphling's actually been stunned up. The Meatball's rolling through him. Looks like the Spirit Vessel might be enough to finish him. Tornado's looking. And looks like that'll be the end of him. Oh, pops BKB. Fnatic get their hands on that. And now we have, oh, got an Aghanim Scepter for the Omni Knight. It's going to be so difficult to focus anybody down now. Boomy. Abed running forward. Cold Snap out. Other Titan got some Vessel charges. Can he keep himself alive? They're going to deploy the Chain Frost, but Fnatic dealing with it nicely. It's the first kill for this fight. Can they find more? Allison looking for something on the front lines. Is he finally going to be able to morph into the Gyrocopter? Is that even the plan now? Mirana's pushing top, looking for this tier 2, but Jabs is TPing in just around the corner. He's got the Fiend's Grip, throws it out. They're going to go for the relocate in. They've also got the Glyph. Talib just wanted that tower. He thought he would get it, no problem, but gets focused down, and they can immediately just relocate back to bottom soon. Abed repelled up, going to come in here with the Cataclysm, looks for Morphling. Waveform dodges all of those Sun Strikes. Looked cool. I mean, he can only get hit by 2 at the very... at the worst, right? But still, that looked really dangerous. He has morphed into the Gyrocopter, but looks like he's already used the Flat Cannon. Fnatic taking out that second. Test this Roshan, Aegis and Cheese for Fnatic, and then that's the end of the game. Jabs has made so many plays this game, like actually just putting in so much work for his team. Red Splitter coming through. They're going to dodge that. Bakurino able to get the blink out of the Nightmare, not doing any damage to him in the meantime. Jabs not throwing down the auto attacks. We've seen this situation before. Boomback's having a pretty hard time against the Cold Snap Spirit Vessel. MP chasing forward onto him now. Homing Missile about to catch up. They do manage to Glimmer Cape him. Allison, alright, he's got the Flat Cannon. What can he actually do? They're right-clicking down. Allison now going in, but they still have that Omnidot ultimate. Everybody's just way too tanky. Ice, Ice, Ice. Standing on the front lines. Those Flat Cannon hits, he's still got 2 left, but I mean, it's hardly tickling Fnatic at this. Like, oh, I need this Lincoln Sphere because Bane is just destroying my game. I can't actually do anything here. All right. Well, what do they do about MP? Time for another Alacrity. This is not the flashiest way to play Invoker. They're going to jump into the backlines. They're looking for Jabs. Bakurino popping his BKB, but out comes the Guardian Angel. MP just standing on the front lines, letting loose with the Flat Cannon. They all have to turn tail and run. Bakurino about to get right-clicked down. The Moonlight Shadow does save him, but Fnatic are up inside of the base. Sunstrike looking in the fountain. Not going to find any of these heroes that are down on a sliver of HP, but Admiral just cannot seem to fight. They will get the arrow onto Jabs, looking to focus him down. MP still has the Satanic. He's going to be okay. Turns that on and just keeps on running forward. Jabs forced to buy back into the game. Allison trying to stand his ground and right-click, but he just can't do it. The meatball flying through. Abed whiffing a little bit of this combo, but it doesn't matter. This is the MP show, and he's now godlike. Can we get the beyond godlike for him? Chasing into the fountain. He's looking forward. He's got another flag, but the GG's already been called, and with that, Fnatic continue their run here in the Kuala Lumpur. Do they have any matchups that they feel like they're happy to go against the Templar Assassin? I don't think so. They still need to pick a hero that's going to match up against the more on offlaners recently, going for the fast Bassi. And yeah, so there you go. Already got the second Meepo. Meepo pretty safe on the mid lane now. And I don't think there's really going to be any ganks coming anytime soon. Do we even have a smoke picked up? Actually, first blood over at top, fissuring him inside of the webs, and then the spider just chases him down. And then over at mid, Abed somehow finds a straight up first blood. But I wish I'd seen what happened at mid. That is not a good sign for poor old Meepo. Looks like he's just kind of struggling to dodge the side blades. Again, he can just head into the jungle before too long. Jabs is going to get brambled up at bottom. Gets the Fade Bolt out, but it doesn't bounce over to the Weaver, so he's still doing full damage. Bakurino should be able to finish this Jabs kill. MP still wants Boomy, though. One more auto attack's going to do it. He's got the Fairy Fire, however, and that will keep him alive. Turning back around now with the Salve. Bakurino's finished off the Jabs. Complete free reign. Meepo has picked up 3 Wraith Bands so far. Alright. Just the full-on stats build. Bakurino trading a little bit of harassment here. Bouncer runes coming up. We've got the lift into the arrow. MP going to be looking for this kill, and he should be able to grab it. Weaver down, and now Boomy in trouble. Gets into the Shadow Realm. They do manage to snag the bounty rune. So they're going to get 3 out of this, it looks like, but MP is still hungry for an additional kill. Boomy, nope, it's actually going to end up being DJ who snags. Nope. Alright, going for it. Shadow Realm getting forced out. Another TA trap getting charged up. Abed. Alright, able to keep on running forward. Can they finish off this kill? They've got the Meepo TPing in. This could be a good turnaround. He gets the net down onto 2. DJ able to run a little bit further forward. The secondary net is there. DJ almost out. Needs one more touch, but he's just a little bit too fast. The poof not quite in range. Net's coming back off cooldown, but not for a little while. Nice Fisher. DJ keeping himself alive. And now they've actually got Ice, Ice, Ice coming in to kill off the Meepo. Fnatic are going to get 2 kills out, but I don't know if that's going to save him from the spiders if he gets gone on. He's also just holding up his TP scroll, so unless one of the supports from Fnatic rotate over, they can't actually find this kill. Boomy still has the Shadow Realm, so he's not really too stressed, but they are going to try and force it out of him, it looks like. Abed trying to find the angle on the creeps, but they're being blocked back, so won't be able to side blades him down. Over at bottom, Arrow does connect onto the Weaver. He doesn't have the time lapse. He's just going to get nuked down. MP looking like that makes... Do have a Dragon Lance already picked up for Bakurino on this Weaver. Going to be going for a Diffusal next. Jabs does have a TP if he gets gone on here. Probably has to TP right away. Yeah, lift. And just TP out. Might still die. Oh, just barely brought down. Get up onto the high ground, and Ice gives up on pursuit. Meepo has turned up in the neighborhood, but still not really dealing with this Broodmother all that well. Nice little short-range arrow is going to keep Boomy controlled here, and MP finishing off the kill. He is... So it's also difficult because, I don't know, Fnatic have just been kind of outperforming in the laning stage and whatnot. Abed really wanted that illusion rune, but not going to be able to get it. MP thinking about the arrow. Not going to go for it. Over at top, Ursa once again gone on. Doesn't have the enrage for a couple of seconds. It is actually blocked in by the Fisher. Bakarina going to try and help him out here, but what can they actually do? They get rid of all of these swarm beetles very quickly. That's actually somewhat the lift from the Rubik. Jabs is running forward though. Looks like probably just to plant down an observer ward. Oh, comes running in here. What can they find? They're actually going to lose the Mirana down bottom. Bakarino, chain stun. Can they finish him off? Not quite. Let's get into the Shikuchi. Boomy TPing in, but Fnatic just kind of avoiding them pretty expertly. Alright, they see Ice and DJ. DJ probably the kill that they're going to end up getting here. He does have an Echo Slam, but not even going to bother trying to use it. Ice just on... He is very farmed, almost 10k net worth. We got the double Blink Bros running down bottom. We're going to be looking for the Rubik. They do manage to get the net down on him, so Jabs extremely dead. Now making their way out. Gonna be looking for a kill. DJ has blinked. Do they spot Allison? He's going up the hill to farm the camp. Do they even need to use the Echo Slam? They will. DJ running over just to make sure that they get the maximum damage off of those creeps. Vengeful Spirit will be saved for now by Boomy, but Abed's still going to be able to finish it. And did he just meld dodge that stun? He did indeed. Alright, nice little play from Abed. Get up. Number one spot, threatening everybody, finding solo kills, farming the entire time. Like in control and pressuring the entire map. Instead, he's just like farming 2 or 3 camps. They're going to come in here, arrow connecting onto the Dark Willow. Shadow Realm protecting her for a little bit longer. They're going to go for the defensive swap, trying to keep Boomy alive, but he still gets struck down by the Starstorm. MP has a couple more leaps, so Talib jumping in and using the Enrage now knows that he has to just jump back out. Bakarino gets lifted and chain stun down. Fnatic going to be looking for even more kills here. This is 100% their fight. Meepo not even interested in turning up. He's just going to keep on pushing. Just and a 4-staff picked up. Might just have to look for the quick Jabs kill on the backlines. They're thinking about it. TA Trap doesn't scout anything, just scout. Jabs runs forward. He's going to make sure to cancel the blink. Gets the lift up on the Ursa. He pops the Enrage. They've already lost the Vengeful Spirit. 1-for-1 support trade. Abed is going to get stunned up, but he's still got the Aegis. They do need to try and work that down. DJ coming over. What's he going to go for? Abed gets the refraction up one more time. He's just manning up on this fight. Bakarino extremely low. Didn't even get the time-lapse off since DJ locks him down. Ice the victor from that fight. Almost has his Manta style, and Fnatic, even without the Aegis, easily able to come in here, push down the tier 2, start looking towards the tier 3. Perhaps we're going to jump in over at mid. Arrow did not connect. DJ going for the Echo, really wants this kill. Shadow Realm runs out, and he will grab it. Just pushing 2 separate lanes. Buyback from the Willow, does still have Bedlam, but no Terrorize.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Going for a butterfly here. Fnatic with the Moonlight Shadow. They're going to spot the Vengeful Spirit. Do they want the Venge kill? They want a bigger kill, actually. They're just going to surround the Venge, quickly burst her down. Jabs is still looking for more on the front lines, though. Just cutting waves with these side traps. That's it. Oh. Meepo wants the bounty. Oh, DJ catches him right at the end of that poof. They've got enough chain stun. It looks like another Fisher. Waited out. Can they finish him off? Meepo on the run. Brings in an additional Meepo to see if that would help, but not going to be enough. Bakarino getting run at here. Not going to be Ooms, but still going to get lifted after the time-lapse. Can they finish him? MP waiting as he runs back to Fnatic now. Easily able to breach the high ground. Take at least the 1 lane of Rags. There's no dire glyph. Boombax does have the Terrorize, but we only buy them another couple of seconds.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom barracks has fallen.
Oh. Pinging on Abed. Tom jumps in, gets the first hit bash onto the Mirana. MP, however, able to jump outside of the base. He's got the Manta if he really feels like he needs to use it. Nice arrow, ice. BKB just in the middle of everybody. They can't fight him. Ursa's getting run down. He's going to go on to the next one. Meepo jumped into the back lines, but just gets swiftly controlled by DJ and then brought down. Abed also blinking forward aggressively. Ursa buying back into this game. Jabs has the Shikuchi. Will be brought down, however. Feels like it's just the Rubik dying on the Fnatic side and everybody else doing just fine as Admiral, 26 minutes into this game, are just going to tap out, call the GG, and see what they can do in game number 2. They got the Weaver pick, but it didn't necessarily do a ton.